Okay, actually, I have to quit very soon. But I will go ahead and continue now. I have to quit because I still have to go to the vet for Silver's kidney infection to be tested. But next, we could explore several more places here. If we look at the map, obviously Hyrule Field takes up the most. We could go to Lon Lon Ranch. Oh, it's flashing places that are open to us or that we've heard about. So Lon Lon Ranch is flashing in the middle there, and we have Kakakiro Village and Death Mountain. We are actually going to go ahead and go to Kakakiro Village. We could explore some optional places that we don't have to go to until quite a bit later. Why did the stairs look like that? That reflection looks weird, but whatever. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Taking a break will probably be good for me. Ooh! Oh, we don't need them! Stop getting excited! I think we might be about to spend some. We're probably not, though. Death Mountain Trail starting point! Here we go! Ooh, we came here at twilight. So, morning and twilight, there's no differences in town as long as it's not night. Basically. And if you want to know what time of day it is, I think this guy tells you. Ding dong! Ding dong! I'm a clock soldier of Kakakiro. The current time is 4:20. Epic! Hello there, son. Yes, I'm being ironic. I'm not one of those people who says nice every time 69 comes up. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We only have a small population now. I know I messed it up. But someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castletown. Oh, yes, it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads up Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up the mountain. Uh-oh, we have not met the king. You know what we could do? I won't do it right now. But, oh yeah, this is our first time actually being able to interact with a cuckoo. Feels pretty good. We could throw one. We can slash it. Just like in A Link to the Past, you get cuckoos like Flying Revenge Squad or whatever they're called. If you attack them enough times, then they will kill you or at least incessantly attack you until you go indoors or otherwise leave the area. I am the boss of the carpenters that Impa hired to improve the village and make it into a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Do you know what I mean, kid? My workers are just running aimlessly around the village and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you. I love this because the carpenters do just wander aimlessly around the village. Oh. That means it's 2 o'clock, so I got about 6 more minutes before I gotta cut it short. Alright, we don't need anything. Stop breaking grass, stop talking. What is with his pants? Alright, I do want to hit the tree, though. Okay, yep, we get nothing for that. That's fine, though. I did want to say... Let's see, let's go back a little bit here. I got one note for Kakakiro. Yes. Okay, I believe it's on both sides of the sign, but for more dramatic effect. That actually reads something. Unlike A Link to the Past, where the ancient Hylian language, as it was called, was that you could, you know, translate with the Book of Medora, it was all just gibberish. And in the original Japanese A Link to the Past, it was Egyptian hieroglyphs partially. But then it was just nonsense symbols in the international releases for whatever reason. This is actually a translatable language. It translates to Japanese symbols, so that says Kakakiro, I believe. So, well, hold on. Kakakiro. It probably says welcome to Kakakiro or Kakakiro Village, but I believe it translates to hiragana, which is the primary Japanese alphabet, though they use a lot of katakana these days. But we're just going to kind of explore everything here. We got a whole village to explore. It's going to be interrupted, yes, but I'll do my best, okay? All right. What about you? You give us a cuckoo. We want to remember that for later. And, ooh, okay, I don't like this view. Hi, boy. Is this the first time you visited this village? Her mouth, it just cracks me up. A great woman, Impa, opened up this village to us poor folk. Well, make yourself at home. The food isn't ready yet, though. This woman is often cited to be the master carpenter, that's his official name,
Watch out!
wife. And the boobs being so pointy in 64-bit always cracks me up. And man, her hair is really something. But that's actually disputed. Some official sources say a different character is the Master Craftsman's wife. I don't know if it actually says anything at any point in game. You're just kind of supposed to make the connection yourself, I think. That's what it feels like, anyway. I'm scrolling through all my notes here, trying to figure out exactly what in order to do things. Hello. Carpenters all have names, but I don't remember them. All day long, we are working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while before everything is done. Okay, I just realized I messed up in my notes. I did have more notes for Kakakiro. The carpenters in the German original, but not 3D. Oh, hold on. I didn't finish this text. Our boss works us very hard. Are named after the Beatles in only the German original. So they're named, you know, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. I don't know if they're named after anything else specific, and I love their models. They look very GoldenEye 007-esque, which is not a game we covered on the channel. What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? I don't know. I'm not going all the way back there right now. Sorry. This is a pretty big town for what you'd expect your first major 3D village to be. My little boy isn't here right now. I think he went to play in the graveyard. Okay. Another cuckoo. They're just all over town. Okay, well that pretty much was all my notes. Here's another carpenter. A job where you can make a lot of money without much effort. The only thing I can think of is thievery. Is that a bad idea? Wait, can we not leave? How do I leave? Oh, never mind. I thought that was the door and it just looked weird. This guy is actually important. We gotta talk to you. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Huh? Oh, I see. You're just a kid and you can't read yet. Ha ha ha. God, the first time I read that pissed me off. I don't know. I felt so emotionally invested in Link's character. Death Mountain. No passage without a royal decree. Guess what, bitch? There goes my favorite word again. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Wayne. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Oh, okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Yeah, you would be put to death, I'm sure, if it were your fault this child died, buddy, just because you're playing along and letting them go to Death Mountain. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you, and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. Wait, let's turn off the map. Nope, you can't do it in the middle of a text box. Okay, I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So, could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job. That just opened up the Happy Mask salesman side quest for us. I never realized you can't see their eyes at all, but you should be able to see some of it, so that's kind of creepy. Oh, they got the Hyrulean family crest. Hyrulean technically isn't wrong, but I think it's time for me to go. But that opened up quite a bit for us. We have no more use for Zelda's letter, but I guess I won't replace it for now. What else was I going to say about this guy? Oh, yes. Before I forget, before we go. His tip is pretty good because you can go back to the shop and it'll still say 80 rupees. So most people think it's a bug. No, you have to try to buy it first, even if you don't have 80 rupees. And no matter what, when you try to buy it, he'll say, oh, blah, 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 you talked to the guy here, 40 rupees instead. So you just have to try. But we're actually not going to go buy it. You'll find out why when I come back. I'm LP Master 6. I will see you after the vet. It has been telling me how to equip Deku Nuts for a good 2 hours and 15 minutes now, but I'm back! I went to the vet. Silver probably does not have kidney disease, and that feels great, but we are not going to Death Mountain quite yet. Did we already go in here? I think so, but I forgot. It's been 2 hours, you can't blame me. I'm sorry. I gotta put my professional Nintendo Game Tester wristband back on to feel good about myself. Okay. Now, what else is there to do up here, you may ask? Well, 3 pots that we don't need to destroy. And we have this. This long, beautiful ladder. Oh. The climbing sound is so satisfying, but not that satisfying. And then we have there's butterflies right here. It's such a nice little touch. You know, it's one of those things we take for granted. Now, you see that guy right there? We can't Z-target him. His name is officially Man on Roof. Spoilers, he does not get down from the roof. We are supposed to be able to talk to him way later. Or we could just talk to him now. Hey, good to see you again. I'll give you this as a memento. This is the first time you've ever seen us, buddy. You were supposed to get this way later, but guess what? Piece of heart! Always feels good. And our first one is one we're not supposed to get for a long time. Look at his pants. He is styling. To get a good view, use up and look around with control stick. Thank you. I'm good. Oh, okay. On to the other roof then. Alright, let me double check this. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I know I can't pick up grass. I'm not trying to. Alright, there actually is something in that tree, I believe, but we can't access it yet. We've already talked to you. We already went in there, I think. Yes, because that's the Master Craftsman's potential wife's house. So we're going to go back here. This house looks a little more creepy, especially on the inside. And if you'll notice, that's... Wait, what? I've been lied to. Maybe it's not this version of the game. Maybe it's version 1.0. I believe I have version 1.1? I'm not positive. It might be 1.2. There are 3 main North American versions on cartridge. But I believe in one version, there's a different door inside than there is outside, which is funny because that's not possible. Oh god. Okay, he's scary enough as it is. This is terrifying. I would have had nightmares as a kid. My friend Galen is a huge Zelda fan, and he's terrified of spiders. So, of course, Goma was terrifying to him as a kid. This is way scarier than Goma. We all look like this because of the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse would be broken. When you destroy a spider of the curse, a token will appear. Collect it as proof of your achievement. The number next to this icon on the quest status subscreen indicates how many spiders of the curse you have destroyed so far. When this icon is displayed next to the name of the area on the map subscreen, there are no more spiders in that area. Look for them not only out in the open, but also inside the dungeons. Of course, this is just our dream. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. If you break the curse on my family, we will make you very rich. Well, I've already got more than I can hold, but okay. Yarg! I'm cursed! I think they all have the same model, hopefully. Yarg! I'm cursed! Yes, we get the picture. You're all cursed. You all look the same. Alright, so I thought they were going to tell you how many there are. There are 100 Skulltula tokens in the game. That's quite a bit. But we are already almost 10% of the way done, if that makes you feel better. And I personally think it's a genius side quest. This is the way back. We don't need to go this way. Stop. Please, Jason. Please. That's me. I'm Jason, by the way. Alright, we are going to go around up here. I always think this is an enemy, and I don't know why. Hey, bugs! But we don't have a bottle to put them in. So, we can't excitedly scoop up the bugs that we actually do need. Alright. Oh, wait. I forgot. We don't need rupees. This used to be the Great Impa's house, but she doesn't live here any longer. It is now open to all villagers. You are free to go on in. This village used to be a Sheikah village, but the Great Impa opened it to everyone. I guess up fits, but he didn't say that, did he? I did. Ooh. As you can see, she has a lot of books and a lot of bottles, but we can't take any of her bottles. And this guy is ugly, but I can't zoom in on his face. Hey, kid! Do you always enter other people's houses without permission? Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Oh well. Did you see a lady behind this house? She's going through hard times. Oh well. If that lady asks you about chickens, you should listen to her. Okay. Piece of heart! This is, I guess, where you're supposed to find out they exist. And we can go upstairs. Which, now stairs look terrible from this view. There's nothing to do here. Just a little mat for a bed. That's how Impa used to sleep, I guess. A stove. You learn a little more about somebody's character by going in their house. She likes jars. And she likes books. Actually, I have something to say about that house. It was originally a completely different pre-rendered background. And they just repurposed it. But there is actually a reason there's so many jars in there and stuff. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Okay. Well, that one's easy. But if we leave the area, they will all respawn. So, I have no desire to do that right now. The graveyard is that way. We'll explore that in a little bit. Alright, so there is nothing. We can fall down this well. Dark, narrow, scary. Well of 3 features. I love that so much. Let's do it. Oh, that's right. We can't. It's full of water. And we cannot dive long enough to get to the bottom. Sorry. So, I lied. We can't do anything exciting there. But can we get up and talk to you? I don't remember what you say at all. Okay, that doesn't connect. That's not what I wanted. I don't know why I keep thinking that's the camera. Buddy? Yes, speak to me. Oh, look at that poor girl over there. She works so hard taking care of her chickens, even though touching them gives her goosebumps. What a trooper! I would really like to help her. I've just been feeling so charitable these days. Don't you feel that way too? God, I love their flamboyant run. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the music right now, actually, because, if you'll remember, Kakakiro Village, it's clearly just starting out being a village for most people nowadays, but it was in A Link to the Past as a fully fledged village. Wait, did we already talk to you? I don't think so. Have you seen Mr. Dompe, who lives in the graveyard up ahead? It's 4:20 right now, so he's probably asleep in his hut. Why don't you go out onto the field and kill some time? Thank you, even though Kepora Gebora already told me how time works. There we go. Let's go in here. It's the last building we can normally get to, and another piece of heart up there. I think you can access it with glitches, but I can't right now. This guy, I forget his name. Go around and around and around. What fun! I'm so happy! I'm a music man who loves to go around and around. Go around and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill. Going around and around and around. This is a fantastic song. Oh, it's the windmill I was thinking of, not the House of Skulltula that has the different door. That's my bad. I'm stupid.